Packing for Mars, The Curious Science of Life in the Void is one of Mary Roach's best-selling non-fiction works, penned by the science writer and humorist. Published in 2010, this book delves into the human aspects of space travel, offering intriguing insights into peculiar and often taboo topics such as sex, vomiting, and the challenges of using toilets in space. Roach adopts an open and outsider's perspective, shedding light on the psychological and physical strains that astronauts endure in their work. Her central idea is that space exploration unveils not just the mysteries of the cosmos, but also profound insights into human nature itself. Through descriptions of humanity's audacious endeavors and adaptations in extreme environments, Roach showcases the intersection of ingenious solutions and the absurdities that contribute to both monumental achievements and everyday routines. In 2022, Roach released an adaptation of the book aimed at younger readers, titled Packing for Mars for Kids. Within the original Packing for Mars, explored across 16 chapters, is the complex reality that space travel presents formidable challenges. Roach argues that venturing into space requires addressing not only engineering obstacles but also psychological, physiological, and social factors. In the prologue, she posits that humans prove to be more vulnerable and unpredictable compared to machines. Roach's attention is captured by the smaller victories and lesser-known tales of surrealism within the realm of space exploration. The book prominently emphasizes the peculiarities and successes of human exploration within the unforgiving space environment, as well as the intriguing world of space simulations. Roach masterfully weaves humor and inspiration throughout the narrative, illuminating the diverse ways in which scientists have grappled with the daunting task of keeping humans alive in the hostile, oxygen-deprived, gravity-free, and challenging confines of space. The initial portion of the book delves into the psychological toll of space travel, particularly the impact of confinement and isolation on astronauts. Roach delves into experiments conducted in isolation chambers in Japan and Russia. These studies involved finalists engaging in activities like origami bird folding, with the Russian experiment even witnessing a physical altercation and an incident of sexual harassment. These investigations shed light on the necessity of teamwork, empathy, and the capacity to endure monotony for astronauts. Unlike the previous era, characterized by daring pilot astronauts, space shuttle crews have predominantly consisted of scientific researchers engaged in extended missions, benefiting from a cooperative and affable atmosphere. Roach directs her attention toward the emotional and mental well-being of astronauts who grapple with confinement and few stress relief outlets during weeks and months spent in cramped quarters. Challenges such as sleep deprivation, depression, and frustration commonly plague their psychological state. Additionally, the physical effects of reduced gravity on breathing, heart rate, vision, and digestion pose significant obstacles. Within the narrative, Roach outlines the emotional impact of space travel. Some astronauts experience an overwhelming sense of wonder known as space euphoria, while others confront a discomforting existential apprehension brought on by the perception of the expanding universe. Subsequent chapters delve into the mechanics of both low gravity and increased gravity on the human body. In conditions of low gravity, astronauts grapple with motion sickness and nausea, alongside visual disorientation that distorts their sense of orientation. Although an astronaut vomiting within a space helmet is not fatal due to the expulsion system's design, risks such as aspiration or compromised vision could arise. Roach also recounts her personal experience aboard a C-9 aircraft executing parabolic flight patterns. These flights simulate zero gravity and amplified gravity, enabling researchers to assess the functionality of new equipment in space-like conditions. To investigate the effects of more intense G-forces, NASA carried out crash tests involving cadavers and integrated certain space capsule restraint features inspired by race car seat designs. Roach also dedicates a section of her book to exploring bodily functions in the context of zero gravity. While she struggles to find conclusive evidence of sexual intercourse occurring in space, she discovers a wealth of research concerning personal hygiene, food consumption, and waste management. Scientists have undertaken experiments to determine the duration an astronaut could comfortably wear a spacesuit without the need for showering or bathing. They've also delved into creating crumb-free foods that lead to low residue excretions and devising methods for disposing of bodily waste, including adhesive plastic bags and vacuum suction toilets. Roach underscores that alongside the futuristic technology of space exploration, the emotional well-being and comfort of astronauts are crucial considerations. Within this environment, there's a juxtaposition between the unfamiliar and the recognizable. While food in tube or pellet forms can feel dehumanizing for astronauts, innovations such as consuming reclaimed urine have become essential and accepted practices. Roach's admiration extends to the astronauts, scientists, and volunteers who have engaged in often surreal-sounding experiments to ensure the safety of space exploration. Examples range from researchers at the Hot Mars Project conducting time simulations in the desolate Canadian Arctic to test new technologies for Moon and Mars missions, to volunteers at the Flight Analogs Research Unit in Texas spending 3 months in bed to enable scientists to study bone loss. Roach also recounts the story of a professional base jumper who trained to free fall from space in order to test a pressurized escape suit. In awe, she celebrates the unwavering dedication of these individuals whose efforts contribute to making space travel both secure and attainable. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.